Hello folks, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to my channel, back to this angle, regular life basically. This fragrance today I'm going to review is from House of Lattafa. I bought this fragrance entirely for the presentation, being specific, this box, okay, and I'll show you what I mean. There's already been a lot of reviews on this. I'm not sure if this is very hyped or not, but I think this is the most lucrative packaging I ever seen. Okay, I'll show you, and the fragrance we'll talk about it as well. This is a fragrance review. So this fragrance is called Lattafa Emeer. Okay, I believe this could be an unisex offering, but it smells more of a male dominant perfume, and I'll let you know what I really think about it. Two per presentation, $45 you're gonna have to pay, and these fragrances are not everybody's cup of tea. Okay, so as we go, I'll try to describe to you, and I'll let you know my opinion. It's not like universal or absolutely like absolute truth. Okay, you can do whatever you want, but I always suggest whatever we review. Okay, let's say we're reviewing something, just check the review out, okay, whoever is reviewing it, and then check the notes, check the comments from other people. I am trying to say this because a lot of comments, newcomers, they are confused about who's reviewing or marketing or whatever. So it's like it's like corporate social responsibility for us, like to let you know, like, okay, we are reviewing a lot of fragrances here because this is our work, but you guys have to do this. You guys have to like try a fragrance on your own and then decide for yourself. Okay, that's the best test. Okay. So here you go. So here is the packaging. This is the box. Looks like a regular huge box. I had to remove some of the bottles to make space. It says Emeer at the side. Sorry about the lighting, it's the daytime. Time check is 8:30 a.m. here. Here is the back. I think today is a Sunday, right? Sunday is our working days. Friday and Saturday is our weekend. So here all the information you'll get, red and gold. And here it says Emeer. Okay. Up there it will say Lattafa base. It's like this. Nothing much there. Okay, here is the thing why you want to buy this. Okay, just for this box. Yep, inside there is lighting. Okay, this is like a wardrobe or something like that. It's like a light box or something like that. Okay, it has magnet. Okay, and I saw it. I did a small reel or video on Insta, and I was like super impressed by it. I even took out the bottle. I didn't care for the bottle. The box, it's a dream. Okay, I don't know if it's operated by battery or USB charge. I don't know, maybe USB, I'm not sure. I have to check it out, but this one is for the box. Okay, if you keep anything inside and take a picture, it will look grand. I think I saw another fragrance box. I don't remember, Montclair, I don't know. There's a fragrance house. I never tried anything from them. They have like a LED light signal on the bottle. Man, these are things that I look for. Okay, so that's the box. 100 out of 10 for the box. Bottle, I'm not very crazy about it. It's a heavy bottle. It has a typical Middle Eastern, like a caging outside, like Nishane, some of the fragrances. Some of them, I think Rehan used this kind of casing outside. It's a plastic or gunmetal plate. It's okay. Some people like it. For me, I don't like this bottle. I find this bottle very average. Nothing inspiring. It says Lattafa in front. Sorry, it says Emeer in front. Okay. So the name of the fragrance is there, cap, and Lattafa is written up there. So I'm wearing the fragrance. So let me see the click sound. It has clicking. Okay, you can pick it up, no problem. So I am wearing the fragrance here. Okay, let me show you once more. I know the dry down already. Let's just go a couple of sprays. Okay, this is a very potent fragrance, and I would suggest you wear how many sprays depending on the situation, depending on the country, depending on the weather. For me, if it's cold weather, you can go absolutely 6, 7, 8 sprays. I think that would be really good for projection, if you really want projection. And then if you are wearing this inside office, just go 3 sprays. Okay, because you don't want to bother others. Okay, I really respect people's personal space, and I think fragrances can be a good thing. It can be a good complimented thing that people will actually, wow, charmed by your perfume. At the same time, if you're overdoing it, remember this, if you're overdoing it, these fragrances can choke and really make other people feel like sick on the stomach. Okay, like how you are turned off by the, how does a body odor or underarm armpit smell, like people don't use deo, is the same effect. For me, both are gross. Okay, so I don't like over spraying kind of people. I don't like also people who smell bad. Try to stay in between, try to shower and stuff, and then wear deo and then wear your fragrances. Let me take out one fragrance because I want to show you something. Okay, sorry, just for the review, I just remember. Okay, so this one is supposedly take on one Clive Christian fragrance, which I never tried. Okay, this is this perfume, and I always want to keep things straight. It's a Town and Country Clive Christian. This house is super expensive for small bottles, and I reviewed maybe one, maybe I tried 3 or 4, but in general, it's not very popular house in Bangladesh because people don't understand. Even for me, this is not our country condition that will help this fragrance. Like we like Zerjovs, we like Bikilians, MFKs, all these houses like Frederick Malls, they are very popular here. But Clive Christian, very particular people use who are very rich, who drive a Bentley or a Jaguar, like upper class expensive cars, Range Rovers. They use this house and they are very expensive, like $300-400 for small 30 ml bottles. Okay, so this one I don't know how that goes, but for this particular one, and there is notes of lemon, like for the Emeer, this one, it has lemon, bergamot, clary sage, juniper berries as per Fragrantica. Mid notes are white tea, sandalwood, cardamom, olibanum, and then the base you get ambergris, cedarwood, cashmere, patchouli. These are the notes breakdown as per Fragrantica. Okay, I always refer to them because I sometimes don't want to guess. Okay, so first of all, performance is very good on this, guys. Okay, like I would say longevity is like 9 out of 10. Okay, and projection, sorry, the AC is too cold. Okay, I'm using the AC during the like winter because it's sunny or very sunny outside already in the morning. So projection is very good also for outside. 2 hours it projects a lot. In cold weathers, I think it will continue to project. If you have it on your shirt or your neck, it will continue to project for 2-3 hours. Okay, so this is like a 9 out of 10 for performance. Okay, who is it for? Yes, it is an unisex offering for sure, like how they market and all. I understand that, no problem. This is this can be used, anyone can use anything, but this one feels a bit dominant, spicy. I want to say like a leather cardamom scent, but there's no leather in this, like maybe. Okay, but I'll let you know what I think. So despite all the notes and everything, very first thing that pops to my nose is the cardamom. Okay, there was this fragrance, I don't know where I kept it. There was this black bottle, see if I can locate it, hold on. Today is my lucky day. Usually I do not find bottles because I have 6-7 spots where I keep my bottles and in the boxes and stuff. So I found it. My bottle is almost finished. I need to get a backup, perhaps if I can find it. If you remember this one, Arm of Niche, and this is called Black Onyx. I have how many sprays left? You tell me. This is literally like maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 sprays. I would count 5 to 6. This is one of the sexiest fragrance back in the days. I'll just keep it here. Back in the days when I reviewed it like 7-8 years ago, this one and then Niche Platinum, these 2 fragrances were not reviewed that much. Okay, I was one of the first ones to review. One of the best ever Arm of creations ever. And this fragrance had cardamom heaven, and that's why people compared with Lanui Delhomme, because the bottle kind of looked like Lanui Delhomme. You can see the darkness and everything, right? The cardamom and the spice combination there, this one reminds me of that. One. Second thing, I just took out a very inexpensive perfume. I don't know if it's still available. This used to be very cheap, like $10-15. I don't know how much. I think maybe 20 something dollars in Bangladesh. This is called Kurum Silver. I'm just keeping it here for reference purpose. If you sort of combine these 2 fragrances, okay, you get something like it. But Emeer offers a little bit more. What else it offers? It offers all the citruses, that citrus note that I talked about, the juniper, these fruity cakes, like the lemon, bergamot, and clary sage, and see the tea, amber, the cardamom. Basically the tea, I don't detect much of tea in there. More I detect cedar. Okay, so initially the Amalfi lemon, citrus, and then the cardamom, then followed by the cedarwood note. These 3 notes are really the, like, I would say, bread and butter of this perfume. Okay, so if you like spicy fragrances, a little bit woody cedar, and then a little bit freshness up top, this is a perfume. Yes, okay, here's the tea part. Okay, I can imagine to wear this perfume during the, we have like Sylhet and Sri Mongol, these 2 parts of, like, there's a part of Bangladesh where we have tea garden, like Sri Lanka has tea, Bangladesh also has tea. We export, we have really finest quality tea, like Malaysia has Cameron Highlands tea garden, so they do have Bow, these brands. This is something I would imagine you take it to the tea garden, okay, very particularly in winter when it's cold, a little bit morning dew, and there's heavy fog, and you just put like a shawl. As a guy also, we wear shawls. And then, enjoy a cup of tea first thing in the morning, like a drop of lemon. This is what it reminds me of. Okay, this particular one is not so much of a tea citrus combo, but when you pair it up with the tea, when you're drinking tea, sipping on tea, which is my thing, Bangladeshis and Indians, we love our tea. We call it chai, cha, right? This is the fragrance, okay? So very regal fragrance, very much when you enter a very expensive car, like let's say I did enter I think Range Rover once, like one of my friends drove it. And interior, they got this heavy, beautiful handcrafted leather. I think these are something leather, I forgot the name of the leather. It's like, man, this is particular leather, they use very premium Napa leather or something like that. And hand stitch, you know, they have the initials of Range Rover, and Range Rover, they make everything like hand built right inside. So it's a very particular unit, like very unique unit. This smells like interior of those cars, okay? Like I did smell Jaguar, I did smell Mercedes, BMW interiors. This smells like the most upper class car interior, okay? And I think I saw that comment somewhere in Fragrantica, someone already wrote it, and I was like, yeah, my man, you know? So that's what I get from it. It's a very winter heavy, cold weather, loving fragrance, okay? If you wear this in office in summer, make sure this AC. When you wear this fragrance outside, I'm imagining like super hot and humid, you're sweating, not gonna be it. It's not for everybody, it's not for the beginners, it's not everybody's cup of tea. But here, this is what you wanted. I wanted the box, okay? I wanted these lights, I wanted this bling bling, which I'll never throw out. For the box, I rate it 10. For the fragrance, it's okay, not bad. But yeah, it's like 10 plus 8, okay? So average, if you take, it's a 9 out of 10, okay? So this is how I'm gonna rate this perfume. I give this fragrance 8, okay? I give it solid 8 because it's got good performance, it's nice, it's rich smelling, there's nothing off-putting about it, doesn't have a bug spray smell, but it's not for the beginners, okay? Make sure you know this, test it before you get it, because the young folks may not like it as much as we old folks do, okay? Thank you so much for watching. 9 out of 10 for Lattafa Emeer. Let's do fragrance list for winter, and then we'll upload this together. Everybody have a very beautiful day. See you soon.